everybody, it's Anna. Time for our Wednesday card in this week's tarot story. So today we have our second major arcana card for the week, our second life lesson. It is the Fool. Now the Fool is the 0 card in the major arcana because it's not really one of the steps on the journey. It is the traveler. The Fool is the part of us that is coming onto the planet to have an adventure and to evoke magic. So the Fool here, you can see he's sort of walking with his head in the sky. He's got a flower in his hand. He's got just a little knapsack. He's not prepared for a journey, and he's about to walk off a cliff. So the energy of the Fool is wild child energy. It's not civilized. It's not responsible. Doesn't know the rules. Doesn't care about the rules. So just kind of walking into the world, following his nose, following his bliss, and just trusting the universe to take care of him. And so because he trusts the universe to take care of him, the universe does. He expects magic, therefore he evokes magic. So that's kind of the standing point of the intuition. It's the part of us that is part of the spiritual world, and it believes itself to be completely unconditionally loved and supported. And so it doesn't have to worry about plans or strategies or even watching where it's going. So I think this is a really interesting follow-up to yesterday's card, which was the Chariot reversed. So we talked about the Chariot being an invitation to follow our own bliss, which is what the Fool's doing, right? Follow your bliss, follow your joy. But the reversal of the card suggested that maybe we're not even asking the question, where is our bliss? We're probably following patterns we've been given. This is what you do to be responsible. This is how you survive in the world. This is how you fulfill other people's expectations. Because our world is set up structurally to kind of give you a path. And if you feel good in that path, then it matches your joy. So you don't ever even have to question. You can take the path as it's given to you. But for those of us who are not built to follow the path, but to evoke a new path, we have to ask the question, what gives us joy? Because that is the compass we have to use. And the Fool has that compass. The Fool just completely follows his own nose. So I think the Chariot reverse and the Fool, I think this is a nice follow-up to Chariot reverse, because the challenge yesterday was, are you even asking what would make you happy? And also, is your mind kind of interfering, getting in the way, challenging that movement? So let's say you kind of engaged that question yesterday. Well, today you're being invited to really walk in this deep place of magic and faith. And by the way, it does look foolish. We are asking the mind to do something it has been taught is foolish, which is hard for the mind because it's been taught to be responsible and to adult properly. So to get the mind to kind of abandon the structure it's been given by other people and to follow this instead requires a lot of partnership building. We have to really think of how to bridge the gap between the intuition and the mind, which I think the way I do it is by bringing in the soul, our own divine energy, which kind of brings the two of them together and helps them work together. So the mind cannot be expected to just automatically abandon what it's been taught by the world to be safe, to fit in, to be responsible, without some support, without some encouragement. And so consider where your mind is stuck on the Fool, where it doesn't want to look foolish. It wants to look responsible. How do we help our mind sort of find where it's struggling and help it gently release from those, offer the healing and the support it needs so it can try something new. And also we want to be very understanding of the mind. It doesn't do to beat the mind up or to say, oh, you're so boring or you're so, stodgy. Judging the mind, really judging is just the mind beating itself up. There's no possibility of connection with that. We want to be understanding. There's a reason why the mind struggles with letting the Fool surface. But if you're kind and you're loving and you take care of your mind, it will start to become more willing to do that because it does feel like it's loved. Everything in us wants to be loved and the mind just wants to be loved too. So offering the mind love and support and encouraging it to join in on the fun, that's the key. So I'll see you tomorrow for our next card. Bye.